All right, so I'm here with Delon from Powerbrakes, and I actually just got Powerbrakes on my Tacoma, and we're up here in Colorado, and this is where you can totally notice the difference, and they are amazing, and I'm so glad we got to do the install. And I know there's some exciting stuff coming up for Powerbrakes as well. So Delon, why don't you tell us, what's coming and any other news about Powerbrakes?
Yeah, so thanks. We're a family business that was started 35 years ago in South Africa. So we manufacture everything here, and then we have an office in North Carolina, so bring everything into the US and then distribute. And the guys at Off-Road Place have been doing a great job. They came on as a dealer earlier this year, and we've done a number of trucks through the shop. The Tacoma is a really cool one on the third gen because it's a 350 millimeter, 13.7 inch rotor. And if you have a look here, so basically 13.7 inch rotor, so we go much bigger, but then we have curved internal vanes. So what happens is we're going to suck air into the center of the rotor and then just bring those temperatures down as much as possible. The big problem with off-road vehicles is bigger wheel and tire, so a lot of rotational mass, and to slow that down takes so much energy, and energy is heat. On top of that, then your Tacoma, how much weight do you think your Tacoma is?
It's 7,000 pounds, and I'm running 35s, so you can tell why there's a need for, for better braking.
Absolutely. So, with all that weight and then the bigger wheel and tires, heat is our big enemy. So we also have temperature measurements on every single rotor. So that'll tell us what's the highest temperature that the rotor's ever been to. And that's great because that way you can make informed decisions and you know what's happening in the brakes. Then we have a billet aluminum 6-piston caliper. And the main reason for that is you can see the size of the brake pad that actually sits in the caliper. So a much larger brake pad, that gives us more friction material and allows better stopping. Then we have all kinds of things that we don't make anything for a street car. We are 100% focused on four-wheel drives, and Toyota is a big part of that. So for example, we have recessed bleeder screws. So if a rock's going to come through, we're not going to damage the caliper or rip off the bleeder screw. We don't have external crossover tubes. It's all internally ported, and that allows, again, if a stone or rock hits you at the bottom, all of that's going to remain intact. Then stainless steel pistons inside, and so stainless steel transfers heat a lot slower towards the brake fluid that sits in the caliper. And then little things like internal wiper seals and not external wiper seals on the pistons. They're going to crumble away and let all kinds of muck in. So like where you guys are going to go wheeling now in Colorado, we've got all of that covered for the Tacoma. And then I know you guys did the Tundra customer. Tell us just what the Tundra customer said after he did the install.
After we broke it in for him, within the next week, the Tundra customer said that the Powerbrakes saved his life. He avoided a wreck just because of being able to have that stopping power. So they're an amazing product. And you mentioned, when do you know when it's time to replace the rotors?
Yeah, so that's pretty nice. So what we do on the rotors, all the grooves, which are put in essentially to dissipate mud and dirt and water if you were doing a water crossing. So the grooves are machined all the way to the edge. But what we do is we machine them to the minimum specification of the rotor. So visually, you can look at the rotor, and if the grooves are still present, the rotor is still in good condition. Once you see the grooves disappearing, basically once they're gone, then that would be the time to replace the rotor. So it's a really nice thing to be able to visually see what the life of your rotor is.
Awesome, that's great.
And we do quite an interesting thing on brake pads because obviously we have to sell performance, so we want to stop the vehicle better.
Right.
But our vehicles do big mileage. I mean, what's the drive out from Texas to Colorado?
I think we did 700 miles.
Yeah, and so our customers tend to be on the road traveling. So what we also do with the pads is they give extended mileage. So we're always looking at performance, number one, but then in our industry, in the overland industry, we want to make sure that we're giving good mileage on top of the performance. So yeah, we really appreciate having these guys out there. If you're in Texas, check out Off-Road Place.